Alright guys, what is going on? It is la boy, Hermes, bringing you another brand new video. And I did just try and record a video about Cypher PK's Reboot 2. Because I saw he uploaded a video about it today. Me thinking, oh, let me just hop in there. And, you know, maybe because he made a video about it, there'll be... There might be a few extra players in there. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you do it. You knock them back while you're sliding, and you blast them with the shotty. I'm kind of done with making YouTube. Like, I've been doing YouTube for, since like 16, 17, or yeah, probably 17, 18, over 10 years, and look, I don't want to say I never made it. Like, when I was originally starting YouTube, when it was first starting out, and, you know, I was popping off, right? I was popping off. Like, I had a few videos go viral. You know, why is with me falling through these gaps? Jeez Louise. I had a few videos go viral, back in the day. They're all on a completely different channel now, that I use for other things, because it had a lot of subscribers. But what happened was, my cousins found my YouTube channel. Like, my videos were that good. Like, each video probably, like, we're talking back over 10, 15 years ago. Every video would have thousands of views. So, like, a crappy video would have 500 views. And I was mainly doing Call of Duty back then. That was my game, Call of Duty. I wish Call of Duty never turned to shit, but Call of Duty turned to shit. And I sort of stopped playing games here and there. Yeah, my channel was blowing up. And then my cousins found it. Like, it popped up in their recommended feeds. I think they were like 10 at the time. Could have been even been younger. So, you know, at that age, back then you were getting into YouTube, and you had a YouTube account and stuff like that. So my videos were getting out there, and it was a lot easier to grow back then. Like, I had a couple of videos with 50, 100, 75,000, like heaps. I was making money. I was making money from YouTube back then. And then my cousins, like I said, my cousins found my channel, and they told their dad, my uncle, and then my uncle told my dad, like, your son's on the internet. And back then I was young, right? So, like with most YouTubers, if you want to keep people engaged, it's high energy, high output. So, you know, I was high energy, high output. And my dad didn't really like it. He was like, you look like a fucking immature loser. What the fuck are you doing making baby videos, right? My dad's a bit of a hard ass, for anyone wondering. Still is to this day. And so he was like, you're a fucking idiot. Stop making videos. What the fuck are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Being that I was living at home, I stopped making videos. you know, I had to stop making videos, so I stopped making videos, and I stopped for quite a while. Like it wasn't a 5-minute thing, you know. Like I didn't stop for about like a week, and then I started doing it. Like obviously, I was living at home. I had other commitments. So it was once I got into a good flow, and I could record videos when my parents were home, because they didn't know what I was doing back then. But once they found out and they knew what I was doing, things changed a little bit. So Dad found out. Yeah, it was there was a bit of an argument. You know, Dad, this is the internet. You know, I'm doing really well. I'm making, a little bit of money from it. Blah blah blah. But I was kind of the embarrassment of the family. Funny story, jumping ahead like 20 years. Dad actually makes he stopped now, but I think he might be going back to it. But actually makes videos now on YouTube, and he's got like a few thousand subscribers, and makes money off it and everything. So full circle, hey. But nevertheless, yeah, so at that point in time, I stopped making videos, so I lost I sort of lost the passion for it a little bit. I wouldn't say a lot. I've always had a passion to make content. That's really something I've always wanted to do, but I don't know, man. I've just never really dived into making content. I think I'm too worried about people judging me that it holds me back a lot. And I shouldn't, because I tell other people, just do what you got to do. Like, don't worry about anybody else. But anyway, I should take my own advice from time to time. But yeah, since that day, I kind of stopped for like a year or two until I moved out of home. Once I moved out of home, I kind of started doing it. But again, by the time you get traction built up and you hit the algorithm a few times, it takes time. And unless you're consistently uploading, it's hard. Now it's even harder again, because there's just so many people making content that it's harder again. Plus now you've got YouTube Shorts in the algorithm and stuff like that, TikTok. So it's really hard now. But nevertheless, I always wonder, because I was making content at the same time that the laser beams and the Lachlan's and the even before Ninja. Like I'm talking like laser beam, Lachlan, nade shot, syndicate. Like I'm talking 13, 15 years ago. So I started creating content when they were creating content. When they started creating content. So there is a very good chance that I would have made it. You know what I mean? There is a very good chance that I would have made it. Where'd he go? Man, these guys just don't learn, do they? Hey, oh. Jesus Christ. Not gonna lie, would have preferred better loot. But, yeah, that's the story of how I could have been a YouTuber with 1 million subscribers, or 2 million, or 4 million, or 10 million, because I was at that point where I was going viral. And yeah, it definitely could have happened. If I had continued on being a YouTuber, I mean, who knows where my life would have been today. Where are they? It's a bot. So let's try. Good old fashioned trap kill. Woohoo! Yeah, so that's the story about how I could have been a a world famous YouTuber. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.